all, let us begin the session with national song.
Vande Mataram. National song.
Please be seated. Honorable members, I cordially welcome you all to the winter session of Youth Parliament. I hope the session will be very faithfully and very nice. One of us will sit out and discuss some very important matters to the nation. Today's first business is oath taking. Secretary General, please.
Miss Tejaswini has been from Chennai constituency of Telangana state to take the oath of affirmation. Would you like to take oath of affirmation?
Oath, please.
In which language would you like to take oath?
In English, please.
Okay, proceed. I.
I, K. Tejaswini, have been elected a member of Lord of the Youth Parliament. Do swear in the name of God that I will bear truth, faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India. I of India hereby established that I will uphold the exchange, sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully discharge the duty upon which I have entered. I will like to all manner of people in accordance of the Constitution without any fear or favor, affection or ill will.
Honorable members, as we meet today, it is my very sad image to inform you all, our former President of Sri Pranab Mukherjee. I pay my tributes to our former colleague, President of India, Sri Pranab Mukherjee, who was honored by with Bharat Ratna on his birthday anniversary. Pranab Mukherjee's life will always inspire us. Prime Minister, please.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, I would like to pay myself and for my cabinet members. I rise to pay my tributes to Mr. Sri Pranab Mukherjee, whose death has been deeply mourned by all of us. India grieves passing away of Bharat Ratna. He has left an indelible mark on the development trajectory of our nation. A scholar par excellence, a towering statesman. He has admired a political spectrum across the India. My deepest condolences to his family, friends, admirers, supporters of India. Om Shanti.
Leader of Opposition, please.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, I rise to pay my tribute with great sadness. The nation receives the news of the unfortunate demise of our former minister, Mr. Pranab Mukherjee. I join the country to pay homage to him. My despite condolence to the family and friends.
Now the House may stand in silence. Please be seated. Prime Minister to introduce new minister.
Madam Speaker, I have pleasure in introducing to you and to you, to the House, my colleagues, the new Minister K. Tejaswini, Minister of Food and Agriculture.
Prime Minister, please introduce foreign delegates.
I am introducing to all the House members, the foreign delegates to our Parliament sessions, Miss Anjali from New Zealand and Miss Lalasia from USA.
Now the question hour will start. Question number 1 and 1. Miss Sai Monica, please.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, China is trying to occupy the land of our India. China says that Arunachal Pradesh belongs to China's land. China is spreading all the villages nearby Galwan Valley, East Ladakh border. In what way you are giving appreciation to the soldiers? What did you do for the soldiers? I wanted to know answer from the Defence Minister.
Defense Minister Miss Usha will answer.
Honorable Speaker, ma'am, the China has proposed a few steps to case tension in Eastern Ladakh, which was line of actual control in Eastern Ladakh, which includes withdrawing tanks and artillery drums from the forward area back to their eastern locations. India troops vacating strategic heights in the southern banks of Panvel, and TSO making finger four in the northern banks of Nago area. However, the last cross commander level meeting held on October 12th. The Chinese side proposal case tensions. It will very sad. It is very sad to the bereaved families of soldiers. We are giving each family 35 lakhs. Honorable Speaker, ma'am, thank you.
Question number 1 and 2. Miss Sirisha, please.
Honorable Speaker, madam, the great political leaders made farming and added hundreds of crores. In this and in our Telugu states, the family members of chief ministers added hundreds of crores in a benefit rules and also in agriculture, Madam Speaker. And also now these agriculture acts and a corporate companies will get a benefit, madam. And in the small farmers, they will get very loss. Now, in the production of their production, what will the farmers will get? They will get totally lost. The members of a chief ministers ending a lot of benefit by this agriculture. Why this agriculture is not free for an ordinary farmers? I need the answer from an agriculture minister. Good question.
Agriculture Minister Miss B. Extra will answer.
Honorable Speaker, madam, I don't know why our political parties worried about agri reform bills. Now, no income tax is different from the agriculture. No matter how many hundreds of crores are earned by this agriculture, there is no income tax. Now, under the new law, the farmers can sell his crop to her favor in outside as her mandals, but the registration is compulsory for the buyer and must have PAN number and TIN number also. The first sale of an agriculture is FD from GST and income tax. Now, the GST and income tax is compulsory subsequency of her sales. Now, the sales falls into GST. Thank you, Speaker, madam.
Question number 1 and 3. Miss M. Akshaya, please.
Honorable Speaker, madam, whether the government has issued a biomedical mandate for hospitals due to treatment of patients affected by COVID-19 hospitals, whether the government of Telangana is following the total mandate for disposal of biomedical waste generated by COVID-19, whether the government of Indian Medical Association has received any complaints from the doctor affected by COVID-19 of the Telangana state in this regard. What the government are doing? Are receiving with their open eyes?
Minister of Health and Family Welfare Miss Ashwita will answer.
Honorable Madam Speaker, the workers of farmer, a healthcare workers put on a protective feet over during a nationwide lockdown to protect the
patients of COVID-19 in India, Mumbai on April 20 to ensure the state of disposal of biomedical waste from the during treatment of diagnosis and guarantee of patients with the coronavirus disease.
CP, the minister is sleeping.
No, I am not sleeping.
Disposal of biomedical waste during the treatment of diagnosis and guarantee of novel coronavirus disease. The patients were demanding the extreme care for the virus of the coronavirus and the biomedical waste of
Question number 104, Ms. Tejaswini.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, whether the government initiated action on huge demand for graphical PPT and video resources for online classes. Also, whether the government proposes to arrange classes for the teacher updating for skills. The action will be taken thereon. Also, whether the government proposes to use online radio, community radio, audio, video, studio for the purpose of overcoming the challenges taken in online education. Whether the government proposes to revise its syllabus and mode of examination during this pandemic corona season. I want to hear the answers from Education Minister.
Education Minister Ms. K. Sarita will answer.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, online classes have been conducted as they employ in the schools by digital classes like DD Portal and Swayam Portals and DD Channels, ePathshala and TSATs. Organized 150 webinars on ICT in education for teaching learning or involving of teaching across the country. These programs are simultaneously telecasted on cable channels and Declaim's network through social media. Using the ICT in education module under NISTA, 17.5 teachers are in 33 states. UTs are 23,000 teachers. Resources persons have been trained through face-to-face mode, and 25 teachers are across the country on Diksha platform through the online mode. Learning outcomes has been started from these has started in audio, community radios and podcasts. Madam, we have given a clarity information.
Please be silent. Papers to be laid. Minister of Health and Family Welfare Ashwita, papers to be laid on the table.
Ma'am, I beg to lay on the table the biomedical waste of reports, Mumbai, India on April 20. Thank you.
Message from Appa Chambar. Secretary to repeat the message from Appa Chambar.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, I have to report following message received from Secretary General of the Upper House of Youth Parliament and I am directed to include the copy of the Industrial Relation copy with Code Bill 2020, which has been passed from the Youth Parliament.
10 minutes.
Bill introduction. Honorable Minister of Agriculture to introduce the bill.
Honorable Speaker, Madam, I beg to leave the introduce of the Bill 2020 is Agriculture Bill. Thank you, Madam.
The question is that leave be granted to introduce the bill of Agriculture 2020. Those who are in favor will say aye.
Aye.
Those who are against the bill will say no.
No.
I think that ayes have it, ayes have it, ayes have it. Leave is granted. The bill will be considered in the next session of this House.
Madam, I introduce the bill.
Motion moved that the question is that the right of children for free and compulsory education for 2020. Those who are in favor will say aye.
Aye.
the bill. Now the question is that class 1 is enacted formula on the bill stands in the part of the bill. Those who are in favor will say aye. Aye. Those who are against the bill